Good morning all and welcome to my next video. Welcome to Daisy. Look how cute she is. I love it. So, a little bit of condensation on the inside because it is curtains. And we've just fired up the boiler. So Steve, I don't know if you know, but these have covers on. The cover's in there, I'll show you in a second. You have to take the cover off before you fire up the boiler. But it's going. So we're going to test the hot water system. I've got a locker here that goes underneath where the lounge is. Bike rack, so I can take my bike with me, which is amazing. Gas is in there. No idea what's in there. Need to have a look. Battery's in there. And the water fill is up here. Toilet here. And the toilet flush just there. So I'll take you in. We're going to give it half an hour and then check whether I've got hot water, but it sounds good so far. Like I said on the last video, it's a very simple system, so less to go wrong. It's very steep getting up there because I'm on a tip. I might have to think about getting myself some ramps, but it's getting up and down a minute when you're on your own. He had a really good night, bless him. Are you okay now? You've had your breakfast? Yeah? Happies? I might make myself another cup of tea. Catherine's just going to get us breakfast, bless her, because obviously I have no food in here. Next job is to test the fridge and make sure that works. Fingers crossed it works on gas, which is going to be the most important thing with me being off grid most of the time. Just testing out my little fridge. So I don't know how well you can see, but there's a little flame just down there which says that it's lit. So probably will run out of gas at some point, but I'm going to leave that lit and get the fridge cold, and then I can get myself some shopping. This is the cover that goes over the boiler. As you can see, they get very brittle and they do break. Steve is really careful taking it off. When you're using the van all the time, obviously you're using your boiler, so you don't need them on. It's for when they're in storage or you don't use boiler. So I'm going to put that in the locker outside underneath so it's safe and it doesn't get broken. And then I'm going to start tackling cleaning this van, I think. It's a mammoth task. I'll make a start and then I'll get my breakfast and then carry on for the rest of the day. But I'm so happy. I love it. So it's going to be called my little Daisy after my little girl. And he's just getting used to it, bless him. You'll be okay, Doug. This is our new home. It is. Is it our new home? Yeah. You good boy. Once I've got some hot water, I can get some hot water in the sink as well in order to clean the bathroom down and wash Doug's bowl and my cup. And yeah, so far so good. Other than, you know, the leisure battery was an issue last night. Poor Steve had to go to Gladys to bring Gladys's battery back and then fit it, because what we did have was my power bank on charge, but then it started to rain, so obviously I had to bring it in. We didn't realise that obviously the fire doesn't need any power, and the lights and the water and everything have used a tiny bit, so we're on just over 12.5 volts, and that shows me how much water's in it, which isn't a lot. For those of you that have these and are looking, this is the water heater here. It's just at the bottom of the bench. Obviously I couldn't see it last night because oh, it's got a red light on it. Does that mean it's not working? Fridge is still lit, fire's still on, so I've got gas. Maybe the red light means that it's on. I don't know. We'll just have to wait half an hour and see if I've got hot water. I know there's not a lot of gas in that bottle, so I'm waiting for it to run out. I've left the fire on because it is quite cold this morning and Doug was shivering a little bit, and I get cold as well. And I really need my hoover, because obviously I live with a little hairy dog and the caravan I used to hoover pretty much every day. And also we need to sort out the rattling, because I'll show you what it was doing now that it's that's all you could hear when you're driving. So if I make sure the cooker's cool and put some matting over that, hopefully it won't make that noise, because it is very annoying. So this is my outdoor locker, which goes underneath there. So that water barrel I'm going to be getting rid of the other stuff that's in there to give me room for my stuff. I can't hear that the boiler's on outside, so I think that red light means it's a fault. So maybe we turn it off and then on. I just heard it fire. No, it's gone off. There he is, look, Steve to the rescue. I think it might be that that gas bottle's really low. It was low last night, there wasn't a lot of gas in it. So I've turned everything off and he's gonna replace the gas bottle and the regulator. And fingers crossed it works, because everything else seems to be working. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start from the front, tackle all up here, make it neat and tidy, and find homes for everything, and work my way to the back of the van and clean as I go. It's going to take me all day. It has come set with a set of these silver blinds like what I had in Gladys. They feel quite good quality actually. So when I'm packed up for a while, I am going to try them and see how we get on with. You'll use quite a bit of heat through the front here just with the curtains. The Remus blinds are very expensive, so I won't be putting them on. So I'm going to give them a try, seeing as they came with the van. But all this stuff I'm going to try and fit in the locker under there and empty out the stuff that I don't need, and then put my stuff in there so it's nice, neat and tidy and out of the way. Okay, we have success. It's staying lit now, so we'll see if we can get any hot water out of it in about half an hour. I'm getting hot now, let's take my jumper off. But I used to do this in when we didn't live in the motorhome, in our old van. It was literally every time I put it away, I would wipe everything down, clean all the cupboards out and wipe everywhere for dust. So that's what I'm doing currently at the minute, just dusting everywhere on the outsides before I end up tackling the cupboards on the insides. And one of the things that you really have to do in a motorhome and a caravan is these window shuts, because they get minging. I always open the window and do all of the inside and the outside and then underneath the window, because as you can see, dust and that just sits. So I used to do it quite often on the caravan, especially in the summer, having the windows open. Okay, let's put the pump on and try the hot water. My cold water and washing up liquid is already in there. Hey, it's hot. It's really hot. Woohoo! Look at the steam coming off that.
You got water?
Yeah!
Oh, you're spoiled.
Look at the steam!
Although the boiler did go off at one point.
It did go off, yeah, so and then come back on.
We'll have to keep an eye on it, won't we?
Yes, it's still on at the minute. I just don't think maybe there's not enough water in it. We only put a couple of bottles in, so once we've filled it all up, that'll be when we know for definite. For now, I'm going to wash my pots standing up at the sink. How amazing is that? It's most of the back done now. Called my mum and given her and my sister a shoe around there, well pleased. So now I'm on to this end of the van with cleaning. Steve's managed to have a look at my battery charger, because it's not been charging while I've been driving, and there's the fuse box is a bit corroded, so I think we need a new one, but he's managed to sort it for now, so at least I can charge the battery while I'm driving, because obviously I don't have a solar panel. That's a purchase I'm going to have to make. Making use of the sun like it is today, that would be good, wouldn't it? Our battery's reading that at the minute, so these aren't the massively accurate, but it gives you a good idea that the battery's okay. I'm not using a lot of power, to be fair. The water pump, igniters, I don't really use the big lights very much. I don't like them. I prefer ambient lighting is the word. And as you can see, he's settled in quite nicely. Mr. Snorri over there. It's 20 to 11 and I'm onto the kitchen and this end of the van now, so it's a big job. It's a lot to clean, but luckily it's a little van, so it's not like 7.5, 9 metres to clean. That's a lot of van to clean, isn't it? I need to borrow that hoover because obviously my hoover's still in the caravan, and also I need to sort out all these cupboards because literally I just bunged everything in yesterday and nothing's in any sort of order. It's all just stuff bashed in there, so they all need to be sorted. I need to ring my insurance company, see if I can swap mine over. If not, get some new insurance. Yeah, the quotes are coming back quite a lot. I didn't know this until Steve said, but I thought the flame had to be lit on the fridge all of the time, and he says it comes on and off automatically once you've lit it, so there's no flame there at the minute, but the fridge is actually cold, and I have read that in the manual, so maybe it was me thinking that it wasn't working and just expecting the worst out of things as per usual. Just found a spare number plate in the cupboard. I'll keep that. That can go down underneath in the locker. It's worth it in case one of mine breaks, isn't it? I think it's for the rear. Yeah, it is for the rear. That's weird. I just went to clean the inside of this cupboard and it was just wedged in the bottom. Found some of that rubber matting that was in the cupboard up there, so I've chopped it up, and I've got, so these fold the outer bits, got one underneath, one on the top on each side, and hopefully that should stop the rattling when driving, because it did get really annoying yesterday, so I'm hoping it's stopped it. Just have to see when I drive somewhere. Starting to feel a little bit more like home now, obviously to him. Look how cute he is. There's a weird place to sleep, Doug. Bless him. He's enjoying the sunshine. I'm enjoying the sunshine. It's a beautiful day outside. Time to tackle the bathroom. So it looks to me like this has been added because I can see at some point in its life. No, maybe it hasn't. So all these screw marks you can see through the back are something to do with all these wires, I think, because you can just see them through the wall here. I noticed when I was cleaning there's one protruding, and then these have been filled in. There's a button there. I don't know what it does. I want to press it. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know what this is for. I wonder if it's for the antenna on the TV, maybe. I don't know. I'll clean the cupboards. I found some spare ones of these, so obviously these have been added on. You can see some of them are coming away a little bit, so I'll keep hold of these. I'll put them in the locker outside, and then if I need to reapply some, then I will. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we are getting there. I'm getting tired now. What time are we on? Nearly 12 o'clock, it's nearly lunchtime. I might make myself some dinner in my van. And then wash my pots again. I love it, being able to do this so easily, and having a tank that I can drain into and not just a little pop-up sink. It just makes life so much easier. And just watching him, he looks so happy, bless him. I've opened the bathroom window. I'm actually going to open this window on the sunny side, because even though it's sunny, it's obviously November and I don't want him getting cold, but fresh air in a van is always good. If I can get it open, there we go. Let's have some sun and some fresh air in the van. So I've sorted all of these cupboards. All of my clothes are in order now, and I've got them where I want them. And I have a TV bracket. It's in there at the back, but I don't really watch TV very much, and hopefully if I can get my MacBook sorted, I just watch stuff on there. So I won't be getting a TV, I don't think. There is one in the caravan, two in the caravan actually. There's one that was in Gladys and one that was in the caravan. So I need to, it's all a big daunting thing to think about going and sorting all that out, but I'm going to have to do it at some point. For now I'm just going to sort my van. As you can see, the light coming in the bottom there, I do need a new door seal, because water will get in there and I don't want it to rot the step, so I need to find out what seal it is. It's all come away there, as you can see, and get that sorted as well. There's just bits and bats. It's an old van, it's to be expected, it always is with vans of this age. It's only 3 years newer than Gladys really, so I think it looks quite well for its age, to be fair. Steve's put this stuff in my water tank. Now what do we have to do? Run it through? Purely
clean, yes. Run it through the taps.
Any hot or cold?
Well, run them both for a little bit so you can smell the stuff coming through. and then we'll leave it in there for 24 hours and should be good after that. Always best to clean them out, innit?
Yeah. Oh, I can smell it. It smells like
yeah, just keep, what you need to do is keep running a little bit through every hour. That's what I do.
Is that enough for now?
Yeah, just put it on to cold as well, so it's good to cold side. And then it'll sit in the pipes. And then just keep clearing. Yeah. And we think the fridge is working now.
Yes. And leave it shut and hopefully it'll go cold and I can get some shopping and feed myself. I was just getting hungry. Bless her, Catherine's just delivered me a cheese butty. They're proper looking after me. Yeah, we're getting there. Bathroom's clean now, so, and I'm constantly running the water. So I spoke to my friend. He's going to speak to a farmer that he knows and see if we can get Gladys put down towards Cheshire where he is, and then he can sell it for me, so then I'm not having to insure 2 vehicles and drag 2 vehicles down around with me. Yeah, and then I need to, once I finish cleaning, I don't know how well I'll be able to get hold of the insurance company. It's Sunday. I'll try my insurance company, and if they can't do anything, because obviously Gladys is insured until March, then I'll have to take out a new insurance policy for a motorhome. We'll just have to see how that goes. I didn't realise that you had to have special motorhome insurance, but maybe I suppose you don't until you come across having to do it. There's some bits that I need to sort out over there. Doug's obviously settled in quite nicely. Yeah, we're settling into our new home slowly but surely. Fridge seems to be still lit, so that is good. Maybe I can get myself some shopping today or tomorrow. Obviously, because I'm running the water through, it's got the Pura Clean in it, I can't use my water system to shower or wash pots or anything, so I've just been over to theirs for a nice shower. But I tell you what's really nice, even though I've not been able to shower in my own van, I can hang my towels up to dry. Look at that, how amazing is that? There's nowhere to dry anything in Gladys. I was just using the curtain rail thing and hanging them there, but that was creating more condensation. So I've got the bathroom window open and I can hang them up in here to dry. I'm carrying on with my cleaning and finding homes for things, so I've put my shopping bags in there. Power banks still need to find a proper home for. This box I moved to the bottom here when I'm putting the bed up. Yeah, slowly getting there. So I've taxed it and insured it. My insurance just swapped over. Now I didn't realise, but Lexham, who I'm insured with the camper van, I made sure it was camper van insurance when I took it out, and I've just renewed it from when I first got Gladys. They class that as motorhome insurance, so they've just swapped it over, absolutely no problems. So by the time this policy finishes, I'll have 2 years motorhome insurance. So hopefully that'll take that quote down, and just see what Lexham does at that time. That's due in February. It cost me £87 to change it over, and then my direct debits are exactly the same. I've taxed it for a year. Now to tax one of these, because believe it or not, that is cheaper to tax than this. It's £360, and I believe that's going up to over £380 a year next year. So you kind of get diddled by having a little van, which is a bit annoying. I do remember, because when we were in the Bailey, and that was £3,850, that was cheaper road tax as well than our old van. It's a bit mental. I don't know how they work it out, but hey hum, it's done. It's tax for a year. I've just sat down now and I don't want to get back up. It's currently 2 minutes past 3 and I'm bushed. I could be in bed early tonight. I think all the excitement of yesterday's catching up with me as well. He hasn't even been out since this morning. He's showed no signs of wanting to go anywhere. You want to go for a wee? Nope. You lazy little sausage. So before I lose the light, it's time to tackle the front of the van. I need to borrow their hoover because the floor needs hoovering, and obviously remove my laundry and my pyjamas and my stuffed animals. I think Steve says he's got some dash cleaner, so I might go and get that. Managed to figure out the stereo, so I can connect my phone to it. Oh, and yes, I need to download that app and do that as well. Lots to do. getting a wee bit chilly, so I'm going to light the fire now. Not lighting. Oh, there we go. You have to lift your finger off the nozzle. You can't see the flame from that side, but if you come over this side, you've got a little inspection panel just here, and you won't be able to see from the camera possibly. Oh, there you go, just about. There's the flame. So we have heat, Douglas. Yes, we got some heat. What's the matter with you? You can get down for a drink. I think he thinks we're still in Gladys. Do you want a drink? Okay. Spilt that everywhere. Tidy that up. Luckily it wasn't that much. But yes, he's just whinging at me because he wanted me to put his water up there. So he's going to have to learn he can get down off the sofa and go and get his water himself. Obviously he's been in Gladys for 3 weeks and I've had to pass it to him, so it will take some time getting used to stuff. I had to lift him down for a wee before as well. You get used to it, mate. Are you finished? I know you're cold, I've just put the heating on. Want your food? No. We've decided with the fridge we're just going to leave it until tomorrow and then test it. We could do with a thermometer really, so I might nip to Home Bargains with Catherine tomorrow and get one. And then we can chuck it in there and make sure that it is actually getting cold. I don't want to go and do a shop and get loads of food for me and then it go bad. So we're just I'm going to give it until tomorrow morning and then have a look and see if the freezer is actually cold. Because apparently these fridges, I thought the flame stayed lit the whole time, but they don't. It goes on and off to keep the fridge cold, and once you've ignited it, it's kind of self-ignites apparently. So yeah, cleaning wise, I've done everything I can for today. I'm going to start losing the light soon and I don't like cleaning when it goes dark, and I've had a shower so I'm nice and clean myself, so I don't want to get all mucky again. So I might do some more tomorrow, possibly moving Gladys to a safe location tomorrow, so I probably won't be picking the camera up because it's going to be a good trip. Poor Catherine's going to have to come and get me. I feel like I'm a burden on those two. They're so good to me. I need to order service parts for this. This needs a service. I need to order some parts off Amazon, like an electric cable and the fuse board box thing. Steve sent me the link. What else do I need to order? Just some bits of security and things like that. And yeah, wait for this part to come from my laptop, which isn't coming until Thursday. So now that all this is taxed and insured and proper, once Steve's got his reviews done and I've got rid of Gladys, not got rid of her, I feel mean saying that, put her in a safe location, we might go off and do something because we'll be a bit bored sitting in LA by Thursday. There's no way we can sit all here until Thursday. I couldn't anyway. So yeah, I might go off and do something else. So I'll get my bits ordered ASAP, and then there is an Amazon locker not far from here, so I can go and get all the bits and get on my little travels. Then I need to figure out everything and the logistics of everything. My friend has got a friend, I know him slightly, near my mum's, so I'm gonna get the van booked in there when I go and see my mum for a cam belt, because it doesn't look like it's been done. It'll just give me peace of mind, especially if I am going to go over to Spain. I wouldn't want to drive it without it being done, so I'm going to get that done for definite. Yeah, I was lucky with my insurance that I picked proper camper van insurance, because I could have just insured her as a paddle van because she doesn't have water or anything in it, but I did insure her as a camper van, and that's done well for me obviously in the future, because I'll now have 2 years motorhome no claim, so that should go in good stead for me next year for when I have to reinsure this. But yeah, so far so good. We're all nice and happy, me and Doug. He's shaking. It's not that cold in here, but I realise the temperature's dropping quick because the sun's dropping now. So we are fast approaching bonfire night. There was a couple of fireworks going off here last night. Doug is quite deaf. Fortunately they don't bother him anymore. They used to, not so much now. But we could do with not being close by on bonfire night. Maybe we'll just have to have a look and see where we can go. So the water system's got to get flushed through on this tomorrow. I need to drop Gladys off tomorrow. I'm not finished. Not completely finished with everything, but we're getting there. And I am happy. I'm really, really happy that I've got this. It's perfect for me. The layout is exactly what I wanted. It's small enough for me to drive and park. I parked it on the range yesterday, dead easy in a normal parking space. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I'm so happy. Can't explain to you how happy I am. My mum's dead happy. She didn't like the thought of me being in a little van over winter, despite the fact Gladys was very warm because the diesel heater was huge. But yeah, she didn't like the thought. I get it, she's my mum. So for now, I'm going to leave you with this video, and I'll say thank you everyone for all the amazing support that you've given me through the past 3 weeks, and when I've been having down moments, and you've all kind of bolstered me and pardon Doug. Yeah, made everything feel a little bit better with all of your kind words and nice messages and everything, and I do completely appreciate it. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. Hello to everybody who is new. I will hopefully be doing some more travels in this. She's going to have a name. I'm going to get christened. So yeah, lots of travels to come for me and little Doggles and my new home. So I'll say thank you all so much for watching. I'll pick you back up. Not tomorrow, but probably the day after. I'll see you later.